What's up, y'all? Let's get straight into it.
What is the 4B movement?
The 4B movement is basically, it originally started in Korea, I believe, and women aren't having sex with men, women aren't reproducing with men because of the economic structure of men being placed beforehand and men being top priority and women being...
Economic structure? I'm seeing your nails done. All those piercings on your face probably cost at least a couple bucks at a tattoo shop. Where's the oppression?
Viewed as less.
It's a way for women to stick it to the man, but in a more literal term. So we are taking the power back, refraining from sex.
Wait, taking your power back. Wait a minute. If you're taking your power back, you're basically admitting that the only power you had was sex. Shots fired! What?
Not giving them what they want and keeping our sanity in the process. Started in South Korea.
I don't know. Men mainly, at least in my opinion, I think men want women to be in committed relationships and to have families and to have a partner. I don't think they just want to run amok and be busting cheeks like crazy. I don't know, chat. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think most men are looking from commitment from women, but you ladies can't give us commitment. That's the problem.
And now it's moving across the globe after Trump got elected.
I respect all women that are contributing in the 4B movement because that's something very powerful because...
I'm sorry, but if it's very powerful that the only power you have is sex, that's sad, bro. It's sad. It's truly sad. Imagine somebody telling you the only power you have is your sexual power. Like, that's not nothing to be proud of.
All I have to say is good luck getting laid. Especially in Florida, because me and my girlies are participating in the 4B movement. That's my next plan, and I'm dead fucking serious.
Oh no. Oh no. No, not her. Wait a minute, I know who she looks like. Let's do a quick little Google search here. Give me just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, chat. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Are we really gonna lose out on Sid from Ice Age in the dating market? Shots fired! Oh no! No! I can't believe we're missing out on that. Brutal. Savage. The savagery. She's really doing all these men a disservice.
These are the beliefs, the 4 no's. No sex with men, no giving birth, no dating men, no marriage with men.
This is a nun.
It's idiots, what it is. This is the funniest thing in the world. A bunch of Christian Bible-thumping conservatives told a bunch of OF, hey, we want you to stop being OF. In response to this, by taking away what they perceive as their right to abortion, they're saying that they're going to immediately stop being. I think it's hilarious in every way conceivable, funny. They're basically playing into exactly what was requested of them.
Exactly. It's the best brainwashing technique. Go back to this. These are the things you should have been doing as a classy woman, as a conservative woman. These liberal women have now turned themselves into the conservative women they've always hated. And and it's so empowering to them. Yes, girl, take your power back. Yes. Don't buck these men. Don't let them blow their cheese in you. Are you kidding me? This is what we've been asking for the whole time.
Are we not going to talk about how feminism is led by misandry? Are we not going to talk about how feminism is led by misandry? Like the 4B movement? Is that not of the devil? Like, it's literally evil. These women are talking about how they're not going to date men, sleep with men, procreate with men, and all these other things, right? And it's like, wow, like, what are you going to do? Feminism is going to lead these women into dating each other.
I don't think the 4Me movement is necessarily misandry because that's the disdain or hatred of men. I just think they're realizing that that's all they have to offer, so now they're having to retract it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Big back, big back. Here we go. Count her in.
Did anyone else wake up today and delete their dating apps? Like, I'm not just talking like just removing the app. Like, I full on removed
When she's talking about apps, she talking about appetizers?
myself from Hinge, Bumble. Like, I didn't even think twice about it. There's no way I am letting any man near me for the next few years. I've been happily single for the past 4 years. I can wait another 4 years. I am so happy for women who have loving, supportive, safe men in their life right now, but it is way too scary.
Baby girl, that's like trying to be on a volleyball team and saying, I don't like volleyball, but you didn't even get picked. You ain't even on the team. She's talking about, I don't even really like playing dodgeball. Nobody picks you to be on the dodgeball team. How do you not like that? You don't even get to play. You're not even on the field. That's what I don't get. It's the women that ain't nobody even looking at you in the first place, and you mad that, like, what are you talking about? You're taking yourself out. Men aren't even looking for you. Men are the ones that control access to relationships. And ladies, you control access to coitus. If nobody's picking you to be in a relationship, it's really not in your wheelhouse to be saying you got the willpower to do anything. It ain't up to you. I mean, chat, am I way off? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I feel like these women think they're taking themselves out of it. It's like, nah, men haven't been choosing you for a while. Duh.
To try and trust anyone right now, because anything can happen. And if you know me, you know one of my biggest fears is being pregnant.
What, missing a meal?
God forbid that ever happens over the next few years. I'm fucked.
God forbid. Dude, this is what grinds my gears about the whole, God forbid I get pregnant. Pregnancy is supposed to be a beautiful thing. It's supposed to be celebrated. You tell people you get pregnant, people are supposed to be happy for you. There's so much disdain and hatred and disgust when it comes to being pregnant. Pregnancy is a beautiful thing. Bringing another life in this world is a great thing. Why is there so much hatred towards being pregnant? Why is that such a bad thing nowadays? Like, back in my day, oh, wrong one. Back in my day, a good woman wanted to be a mother. Think about your grandmother's generation. When she got pregnant, everybody was happy that she was pregnant. It was a very pleasant experience. They were optimistic. They were positive. Nowadays, it's just filled with negativity when it comes to pregnancy. That's the sad thing. It's because we're bringing kids into this world, and women aren't even happy to do it. I think when you get pregnant, it's a beautiful thing. You're bringing a life into this world. I mean, Chad, am I way off base here?
Fucked. So, no dating apps. If you are a man, don't even look at me.
Oh, sorry.
Until...
I don't think she's having a problem with that, though. Well, I mean, it's kind of tough. Takes up a lot of the camera there.
You know what? Ever again.
Yeah, ever again. See, these women are just so comfortable shaming men. That's why it's like, we got to shed light and be like, hey, guys, it's comfortable to live your own truth as well. You know what I mean? Live your own truth, gentlemen.
All right, this is priceless, the 4B movement. These women are all over the internet talking about how they're to break up with your boyfriend, divorce your husband, no relations of any kind at all, no babies. Yeah, they'll be having no babies, all because of Trump, winning the office. And also the women in Florida are particularly losing their minds over our 6-week abortion ban. I don't know if I can say that on here, but anyways, so yeah, this is fun. They're cutting their hair on live video on TikTok. They're cutting their hair off. I mean, I've never seen such a meltdown in my entire life. Meanwhile, they say that abortion wasn't for birth control, but this proves that it was.
Back.
Because why, if you were being responsible doing that, why would you abstain when you feel like you can't have even though you still can't obviously get an abortion? Like, why would you not now? That proves you were using it for birth control. Yeah, you proved the point that we were all kind of making. Yeah, you guys are disturbed, like mentally ill, disturbed. And that just leaves more conservative men for people like me, like normal women who have the same values. So yeah, so bye. Good luck with your 4B movement, though.
I like this chick. I give kudos when kudos are due. There's based women out there. We got some that watch the channel. This chick is hitting the nail on the head. Now there's just more conservative men for conservative women. It's not, talk about this. It's like natural selection. They're taking themselves out of the gene pool, and we didn't have to ask to do it. They just did it on their own. It's crazy work.
Hey guys, I want to speak to you about the 4B movement as a Korean American woman.
Yes, you are welcome to participate. It is encouraged. 4B, 5B, 6B, 7B, 9B. It's all lifestyle.
So for one thing, 4B is not based off of...
I was not expecting that accent.
...female empowerment. It is based off of demurity. It's ideal for Korean women to be timid. And for our safety, we need to stay away from men. This also means trans women. They also do not give aid to single mothers. In fact, they've harassed single mothers. They've doxed trans women out of women's universities. And trans...
Yeah, I've heard the 4B movement in Korea is very transphobic, homophobic. Like they don't play that.
Women are not allowed to attend university anywhere else. They have harassed gay men and women. They are not very kind to people who aren't Korean. And less than 1% of people are a part of WOMAD, who is the group that is leading the 4B movement. People think that 4B is like a huge movement in Korea. It really isn't. And they are not a part of the reason why like the birth rate is declining. There are
Yeah, it's a small fringe movement. Mainly, I think the birth rate declining is due to economic issues, not because of men and women like dating.
many factors as to why the birth rate is declining in Korea. And it's not because of 4B. They're just claiming the reason why the birth rate is declining. They were opportunistic. So because of that, everybody outside of South Korea like thinks that 4B and WOMAD are amazing. They are transphobic and homophobic, and
I bet if a lot of the American women knew that this movement was actually transphobic, homophobic, they would probably drop the movement pretty quickly. But I think they're just clinging on to the man-hating part of it. Maybe not even man-hating, but the abstaining from men. I think that's what they're, abstaining from. And they're like, if we can just get away from men, then all of this will be okay. We're gonna stop sleeping with men and stop having children. Like, good. It's exactly what you should be doing. You should have been doing this from the jump, dude.
Waits until there are flames on our fucking roof almost, and I shouldn't have to scream at the top of my fucking lungs for you to listen to me.
Stitching this because she's describing a documented phenomenon with men. This is not an isolated incident by any stretch of the imagination. This is such a prevalent issue that there's whole research around it. And in that study, it said that women tend to take cover or prepare to evacuate sooner, but often have trouble convincing the men in their life to do so. In fact, in one of the interviews, a woman recounted hunkering down in the closet with her children, pleading her husband, who was looking out the window at the tornado, to come and join them. That sink in. He was watching the tornado, and she had to convince him to seek shelter. In another instance, a woman resisted her husband's plan to get into the car and drive away from the storm and preferred to shelter in place. But she ended up just like caving and doing his thing, and they ended up stuck in the car with their children in the back seat, being jostled by the wind as the tornado whipped through them. Okay, so like, why does this happen? Like, why does this consistently keep happening? Unconscious bias and misogyny. What? Research says that depending on who's saying what, means that men, mostly, or people that hold misogynistic beliefs, won't listen to the voices of women. They'll discredit them, no matter what. Have you ever had the experience where you'll say something, nobody listens to you if you're a woman, and a man will say...
I mean, I guess I get that. I just believe that, we're better together, and together we're better, and we both bring different things to the table.
Waits until there are flames on our...
And so if Cass is talking about something... Like, let's use, for instance, she's a nurse. She knows way more about anything health-related. So if I have a headache, I ask her, what do I take? I'm not going to take the charge and be like, I know what to take, ma. I got a stupid music degree, huh? Why would I argue with her? So there's certain things that she's good at, and I think that's part of being in a relationship, is being able to identify, oh, they're good at this, I'm good at this, this is how we can work together. Because being a part of a team means there's certain strengths that you have and the other person has weaknesses, and vice versa. Bringing your strengths to the table, they bring their strengths to the table. There's certain things you can be better at together. I just don't get why, like, somebody's got to be right, or this, like... I would listen, like, if a tornado started happening right now, we don't have a storm shelter. What I grew up, knowing is get in the tub, get a mattress over you, and get some stuff like a mattress under you, a mattress over you, and boom, you're just gonna have to lay it out. Unless you got a storm shelter. I had a storm shelter when I grew up in Paris, Texas. Chat, let me know if you had a storm shelter. But as of right now, there's certain things that I know Cass has better intuition on, and I know there's certain things, like when it comes to danger, I know I have better intuition. I can spot it, and we do that. Like, there was a stray dog running around our neighborhood at one point in time, and it was kind of aggressive. It's been since taken to the pound. But one time we were trying to get into the car, and I raise up our garage, and that dog is right there. I just tell Cass, run inside. Go inside with Loki. And so she just runs inside. She was like, what was that all about? I was like, that aggressive dog was out there. If you would have argued with me, that dog would have, came and bit you or bit Loki or something bad would have happened, So there's just certain things that she understands I take the lead, and there's certain things I understand she takes the lead. You know what I mean? Like, that's the point of being in a relationship.
Brainwashed, bitchy, bitter, and now bald. I think I finally understand the 4B movement.
Shots fired!
That's good. I haven't heard this. I haven't heard that one. This is a clip from Tim Cast. I don't know if you guys watch him. I've been checking his stuff out a little bit recently.
This one's actually a bit more funny. Ladies, if you want to protest, this is the protest for you. 4B, and that refers to, in Korean, the B is associated with no, I guess, the 4 no's. They're saying they're not going to date. They're swearing off men completely. No reproduction, no dating, no sex or whatever. The funny thing is, conservatives are cheering this on. Conservatives are going, no, wait, don't. You mean, this is what conservatives are saying, you mean degenerate women have decided to abstain from sex? That's exactly what they were hoping would happen.
Facts.
In the hours and days since Trump won, women have adopted 4B. These women say they are enraged and fed up with the majority of their male counterparts who voted for a candidate who was found liable for sexual abuse, who's appointed 3 conservative justices. In response, they say they're swearing off men, and they're encouraging others on the country to join them.
And I don't watch a lot of Timcast, so I don't really know a ton about his channel, but that take, absolutely hilarious. Dude, the title of this video had me rolling. It says, "Big homies taking the 4B movement seriously. She'll be taking shooting lessons, sharpening her teeth and her nails. Consider this a warning, bro." This oh my Lord have mercy.
Big back.
Absolutely will be doing this 4B movement. I am going to absolutely be getting self-defense classes, going to the shooting range. I'm talking about everything. They even mentioned sharpen your teeth.
Stupid.
I heard getting your nails like sharp, getting some nails put on that sharp, holding a baton, anything. I don't care. It's up. It is shut down.
Oh no. This girl's going straight up Mad Max on these men. I'm sharpening my teeth. I'm getting a harpoon. I'm gonna get a platoon of women. Like, what?
Not that my content reaches a lot of men because I have an IQ of 130.
Stop the cap.
But I want the men in this country to know that half the female population, we're dry. We're probably gonna stay dry. I'm dry.
I don't know if that's a flex, but you saying you're dry, it sounds like you got like a problem.
Dry as a desert, baby. And I don't want it to change. Yeah, we're not gonna like you anymore. You understand that? Like, it doesn't matter if you take away abortion. Like, we'll want to have your babies even less, right? Even if you take away contraception, like, women are really good at celibacy because you guys are actually a threat to us. So we have a lot less to gain from you. So yeah, 4B all the way. Let's make some money.
What? Man, I know she works overtime at the Lululemon.
Shots fired!
You can just see the crazy in her eyes. We're taking it away, taking our power back. What power?
I think people got it messed up with the 4B movement. They're like, so women just aren't gonna get it from anywhere. They're just gonna go without. How are they gonna survive? First off, I think you underestimate what's in my nightstand. Secondly, some of us also found liberal men with vasectomies, and I can promise you he will not be going without. All right? If my friends are really down that bad, I'll be like, hey, you want a rental? I have no problem with that.
That's the philosophy?
Let's be honest.
That's the philosophy, really? You want a rental? That's what it is nowadays? You just want to rent this? I thought rent-a-gent was a crazy idea, but I have been mistaken. I've been proven wrong.
Southern women, we have been summoned, okay? And it is time for us to start our counter 4B movement called the Around and Find Out movement. Now, I am not the Etsy type, and I think that these 4B women are learning the hard way that they should have probably asked about us before coming for us, but it's too little too late, okay? They have woken the beast that usually stays all the way up out the way, is non-problematic, and just stays in our little Appalachia home, okay? But they've summoned us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the around and find out movement. We're going to have green bracelets because we are a walking green flag, not a walking blue-haired red flag, okay? And we're going to unite. And it goes without saying, honey, we all ride at dawn, but don't worry, we will be home in time from the molly-whoppization that's about to happen.
Molly-whoppization.
In time to get the casserole and the bread out of the oven.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. That's hilarious. These Southern women, I will say, man, some of them Southern women, those are the types of women I like right there. Cass is born and bred in Texas. That's what I like. But isn't it funny how they have the crazy hair color? And and I don't know if you know this, but in the Amazon, the poisonous frogs, they have crazy colors to warn you that they're poisonous. Correlation? I don't know. I'm just throwing rocks, and if it hits you, holla, man. I'm just throwing rocks.
Those chicks are so pissed that Trump...
Oh, let's turn that down, because that is louder than crowd noise. Let's turn that down, honey.
Those chicks are so pissed that Trump would shaving their heads, screaming that they're going to go on a sex strike. You can't threaten people by taking something away that no one wanted in the first place.
Just saying. Just saying. You're going to take something away that nobody wanted. Nobody wanted it anyways.
All women should stop having sex for the next 4 years.
We do not care.
For the next 4 years, I am going to abstain from schmex with men.
Okay. Me and my girlies are participating in the 4B movement.
4B movement.
The 4B movement.
The 4B movement.
So what is it? The 4Bs, Korean for 4 no's, no marrying men, no giving birth, no dating men, and no sex with men.
Where do I sign? Where's the pen and paper?
He goes, where do I sign?
They think they're punishing conservatives. In reality, we're the ones that have been suggesting this and saying that if you don't want an unwanted pregnancy, simply don't have sex with men you're unwilling to have a child with.
A genius.
The men this will impact are the low-T, beta soy boy liberal men
Facts, yep.
who only want to use women for consequence-free sex. And so I think these women are doing a great job. I salute them. I want them to stand up for themselves. They have my complete endorsement. As for me, I'm going to stick to dating conservative women because they already have these values. They seem a lot happier than these liberal women, and quite frankly, they're a lot more attractive.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. You know what, chat? Do we support it? I support it. Support the 4B movement. Ladies, do your thing. Abstain and become conservative. All right, there's a couple battle stations we're going to go check out. This one's from... It's from Steady Phoenix. I'm sorry I've been behind on these, but we'll check them out now. Okay, got the Xbox One. I see you, big dog. I don't know what game you're playing. What game is that? Looks like you're watching some GTA roleplay on Twitch or maybe YouTube. You know, you got the Gundams. I'm gonna give this one. Give this one a 5 out of 10. Not a bad setup. Not the best setup. This is from Key to Soul. Oh, wow. Dude, love it. And you got the Levi Nichs show. You know that gives you brownie points. I'd say clean up your cable management a little bit. You can actually bring those power strips, and there's like these cradles they have that you can hook onto the back of your desk. You can put those on there. But I see you got the GoPro, the webcam. Looks like you like Sonic. Is that a 3D printer right there? Okay, solid. Bro, I'm going to give you a 7 out of 10. I love the screen. I love the fact that you have it right there. I used to have a setup just like that where I had multiple screens in that. So, yeah, I'll give you a 7 out of 10. Not bad. You got the PS5. You got money. My man's got money. He got all that cash. This one's from Consumed Hawk. Not to be confused with Mike Hawk. Okay. Ooh, you got the little bourbon area. I like that a lot. Some of the cable management. Got the triple screens. I like that. I really like this. This is nice. Look at that. Was that a little cigar ashtray too? Bro, you're cooking over here. Cooking with grease. I like that. Get those cables cleaned up, man. Get that stuff up off the floor so you can move your feet freely. The last thing you want to do, you want to know why I'm so big on cable management? Because there was a time where I had all my cables down there and I would move my feet and I would just unplug my entire computer. Just unplug everything. And it made me so mad. So now I have all my cables up. Everything's off the floor. And then if Loki wants to get down there, he can go lay at my feet and I don't have to worry about it. This one's from VR Master. He says, plan on getting a desktop for now. I'm stuck with the laptop. Dude, that's okay. Humble beginnings. I started with the laptop as well. You got the PS5, the Switch. It looks like you do some VR. Got a nice headset. Got the anime figurines. Not really my bag, but it is what it is. And you're watching the Levi Nichs show, you know that always gives you brownie points. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one I'll give this one a 5 out of 10 as well. It's not bad. Looks like you need to vacuum a little bit, but I like that you got a bunch of consoles. Looks like you're a gamer. It looks like you maybe game on that TV right there. So overall, not bad. Oh my Lord, have mercy. This is from Nam Coden. Heard y'all like setups, so I just had to clean mine up. back on so I could take these pics. All right, let's see. Lord have mercy, this is insane. Sick PC. No, this is beautiful. It looks like you do music as well. I'm going to go ahead and give this one this one's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Beautiful setup. Love the colors. Activision, welcome. Like, that's cool. I don't even know what that's all about. Activision QA Austin, that's pretty sweet. You got the music stuff with the tractor. This, multiple screens. The RGB is like congruent throughout. It looks like you got the Stream Deck there. Bro, that looks like a bong. That don't even look like a PC. What do you got cooking in there? Is that liquid cooled? Is that what that stuff is, chat? Bro, love this setup. 10 out of 10. Great job, Namcoden. Oh, and you got this too? Dude, this is sick, bro. You got a dank setup. You got the spiderweb LED with like, what is that, Namco? That's a certain font. It's like the 8-bit font. Dude, I love this, bro. Great job on that. Tama Drumma. Whoa, okay, I see you, big dog. Gallery wall, got the drum set. Bro, this room is a 10 out of 10. You guys are posting some bangers. Your bed's made. Looks like you got the weights under it. Love it. You got a nice Tama head. You got a nice Tama drum set. You got what is that? A 3-piece snare, 2 toms, multiple cymbals. You got the mics, dude. You looks like you play some drums for real. You play some drums for real, for real. I love your room, man. I don't know who is that in the chat. Tama drama. Love your setup, dude. Who is this? This is Shannervoir. Showed my wife off last time I sit opposite. Okay. Really digging this. Oh, you guys have like back-to-back setups. So like the wife setup and then your setup. This is super sweet. Got the Logitechs. I really like this. Like, your cable management's really good. I know you can see the back, but like, cool, whatever. Got the stickers. I love it, the RGB. Dude, this is very nice. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. I love that you and your wife have back-to-back setups. So like, she can game, you can game. You guys can talk to each other. Don't really do much with it, but mostly work for taxes for businesses. Occasionally wirelessly remote into TV for racing sim, but not as much since the real thing is better. Who is this? This is Pizza Destroyer. Bro, this is nice. You got that extra wide body extended cab display. That wide body. I love it. Your room looks clean. Your cable management's solid. I see that you put it up on the desk there. Maybe you knew I was coming for you. But I like the PC. I love the big widescreen. I've been wanting to do one of those, but I don't know, man. I like the 2 separate screens a lot. And I think we might even have close to the same chair. So I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. I like it. You could do some more with the feng shui of it, you know what I mean? Maybe some RGB, maybe some lights, maybe some colors or something like that. But overall, I think it's a pretty solid setup. But I don't know, chat, do you guys think, going back to what we were watching, do you guys think the 4B movement is here to stay? Because if so, I think it's a good thing. Let's get into the suggestions, chat. Let's see here. Influencer sued for stealing content.
I'm going to make a TikTok about it.
Okay, whatever. Choose the bear spoken word, double episode. Let's see here. She lied to him for 3 years. What is this about? Paternity court? I don't know if I've seen this one. Let's jump into it.
Are not the father.
And that's for the best. Honestly, it's for the best.
Wait, did she say not?
Not
Okay.
the father.
And that's for the best.
Like one person clapping in the back?
Honestly, it's for the best because he has only stayed this long so that he could get whatever benefit he's getting out of it. But honestly, Your Honor, wait.
Taking care of a 3-year-old child.
I am disgusted that you would perpetrate this lie on this man during your entire pregnancy up through a delivery room, let him cut the cord on a baby. I know you know good and well that wasn't his child. I could tell by the look on your face today. He was more nervous than you were. Look, baby, you're gonna have to learn something. This world now, you're a mother. It's not about you. Whether you want to admit it or not, your child has a love and attachment for this man because you made it so. You know what? It is rare that I have to do this, but I can't even look at you no more. Jerome, escort her out.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Unreal. These women will lie, let you cut the umbilical cord and do everything and still shame you once you've actually been a dad. That's the problem, dude, is that you can build a bond with this child. Let me take that down. You can build a bond with this child, and there's actually a chemical that's released in your brain. And chat, let me know if this is wrong or not, but I've heard this from multiple sources. Cass and I have been just seeing this online and stuff like that. It's like, but when you have a child, there's a chemical in your brain called oxytocin, which usually it's released when women have sex with men, but it's released in men when they see a child. Oxytocin, basically to the point where you're like, I will die for this child. I'll do anything for them. So he probably had that oxytocin release because he really believed it. He really thought that was his kid. And then for her to just kind of rug pull that, absolutely crazy work. Chat, I promise that I'm going to have Loki back tomorrow. I'm sorry that he wasn't here. I gave you guys the pillow so you didn't feel like he wasn't here. Free. I'm going to be... well, actually, no, I'm not going to talk about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go cop the new ebook, The 4 Pillars of Personality, Volume 2. Got some other surprises for you guys. I was about to leak something, but not just yet. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. The new ebook, The 4 Pillars of Personality, Volume 2, is a continuation on our bestseller, The 4 Pillars of Personality. It's the ebook. If you just go to LeviNichs.com, you'll be able to find all those ebooks. And I got merch there as well, and t-shirts and things like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.